Upon venturing far from the familiar landscapes of home, particularly within bustling, globally renowned metropolitan hubs frequented by tourists, one cannot help but observe the striking distinctiveness of Russian women as they navigate the diverse tapestry of humanity. Their unmistakable and readily identifiable sartorial choices, coupled with an aura of regal poise and a pronounced penchant for expressive details and carefully selected accessories, immediately set them apart from their European and American counterparts. Beyond the surface, there exists an undeniable, radiant beauty that seems to emanate from within. Let us embark on a more in-depth exploration of this fascinating and multifaceted phenomenon. Makeup, a canvas of perfection and artistry. When you encounter a Russian woman in a foreign land, direct your attention to the meticulous care evident in her makeup. It is almost invariably flawlessly executed, displaying a mastery of cosmetic techniques. Notice the precisely defined and immaculately groomed eyebrows, the captivating, almost eloquent eyes, and the lips that beckon with an irresistible magnetism. For many Russian women, makeup represents an integral and indispensable facet of their daily routine, treated with unwavering attention and a sense of reverence, even for the simplest of errands, such as a quick trip to the local bakery for fresh bread. The art of visage, for the Russian woman, transcends the mere superficial enhancement of appearance or the concealment of perceived imperfections. Instead, it serves as a profound and nuanced reflection of her rich inner world, her ever-shifting moods, and her subjective sense of self. It is a means of self-expression and empowerment. As the iconic Coco Chanel astutely observed, a well-groomed and confident woman invariably feels empowered to conquer any challenge. And confidence, as we know, unlocks every door and enables the scaling of the most formidable heights. While Russian women consider impeccable makeup a non-negotiable and intrinsic component of their overall presentation, European women increasingly gravitate towards an aesthetic of naturalness and authenticity. For example, in Scandinavian nations, the minimalist nude look is particularly prevalent, with a strong emphasis placed on the health and luminosity of the skin, rather than the application of copious amounts of decorative cosmetics. Some may even eschew even the most basic skincare regimen, a notion that seems almost unthinkable to the typical Russian woman. Manicured elegance, perfection to the fingertips of flawless and stylish manicure, for the Russian woman, is not merely an option, but a self-evident necessity. Regardless of her location or the country she may be exploring, her nails invariably present an image of impeccable grooming, health, and style. Whether adorned with intricate and elaborate designs, painted in bold and attention-grabbing hues, or sporting the timeless sophistication of a classic French manicure, her hands are worthy of gracing the cover of the most prestigious glossy magazines. In stark contrast, many pragmatic American women often favor simplicity and minimalism, sometimes foregoing manicures altogether in favor of embracing a natural aesthetic. For Russian women, nails represent a vital and significant detail of their overall image, and they firmly believe that well-groomed and beautiful hands are the ultimate hallmark of every self-respecting lady. Russia regularly hosts large-scale exhibitions and specialized conferences dedicated to contemporary nail art, further emphasizing the immense importance of manicures within Russian culture and the beauty industry. European women, on the other hand, more frequently opt for neutral, pastel shades of nail polish, or forego any coating whatsoever, preferring a maximally natural and understated nail appearance. For them, the primary focus is on comfort, practicality, and a rational minimalism. Gilded accents, radiance of luxury and refinement. Russian women harbor a particular affection for exquisite jewelry. Gold, for them, transcends its status as a precious metal, serving as a tangible symbol of elevated status, femininity, refinement, and elegance. Delicate bracelets, elegant chains, and earrings shimmering in the light, all of these details complement any ensemble harmoniously, even during a vacation on the other side of the world. In their everyday lives, Russian women confidently wear pieces that might appear overly elaborate, ostentatious, or even inappropriate in other cultures. While many European and American women prefer understated and minimalist jewelry crafted from silver or other, more modest materials, Russian women generally adhere to the unspoken principle: the more, the better, the brighter, and the more luxurious. This serves not only as a visible demonstration of their elevated social standing, but also as a deeply ingrained cultural tradition passed down through generations. An interesting fact, according to the findings of numerous studies, Russia consistently holds a leading position in the global ranking of jewelry stores per capita. For many Russian women, jewelry represents an integral part of their lives, a vital element of self-expression, and a means of accentuating their individuality. By comparison, European women tend to favor minimalism, thin, barely noticeable chains, small, delicate earrings, while avoiding excessive pretension or excess in jewelry. French women, for example, are known for their elegant restraint. They most often choose one, but very expressive and symbolic decoration, making it a key accent of their unique style. The height of confidence, the allure of heels upon spotting a woman confidently striding in high heels abroad. One can surmise with a high degree of certainty that she hails from Russia. Elegant heels represent a mandatory and indispensable component of the wardrobes of many Russian women. Even during extended travels, they tend to favor sophisticated and stylish heeled footwear, lending their gait a particular grace, lightness, and expressiveness. Heels not only visually elongate the figure, creating a more slender and attractive silhouette, but also significantly boost self-assurance and a sense of irresistible allure. European women, conversely, prioritize comfort and convenience above all else, often opting for practical, flat-soled footwear. For example, in progressive Germany and the Scandinavian countries, women favor comfortable sneakers, stylish slip-ons, or classic ballet flats, sincerely believing that beauty should never demand sacrifice or cause discomfort. But for the Russian woman, elegant heels are primarily an effective means of emphasizing her innate femininity, refined taste, and distinctive sense of style. In everyday life, European women are more likely to choose flat and as comfortable soles as possible. Convenience and practicality are much more important for them than the momentary external effect, and this fully reflects their conscious desire for equality and a more masculine style of clothing. Blonde ambition. A signature of Slavic beauty without a doubt, total blonde is a bright and memorable highlight of Slavic appearance. Russian women very often choose light, radiant shades of hair, even if nature itself has generously endowed them with a dark, rich color. Blonde has long become a kind of calling card of our beautiful compatriots, being a symbol of luxury, impeccable self-care, and special chic. Unlike most European countries, where women prefer the most natural shades of hair, Russian girls love bold experiments with color. Light hair shimmering in the sun always attracts the attention of others, and a Russian woman knows exactly how to present herself favorably and make an indelible impression. As a famous stylist once very accurately noted, a Russian woman is not at all afraid to be bright, bold, and stand out from the crowd. An interesting fact, according to statistics, the Russian Federation is confidently among the top 3 world leaders in terms of sales of hair lightening products, which once again confirms the phenomenal popularity of blonde among Russian women of all ages. Europeans, especially in southern countries, rarely resort to hair lightening, preferring natural shades. For them, the priority is, first of all, naturalness and preservation of their unique natural hair color. The gaze that pierces, a window to the soul profound eyes, as the saying goes, are the mirror of the soul, and in Russian women, this mirror is particularly expressive, captivating, and mesmerizing. A penetrating gaze brimming with mystery, unwavering self-assurance, and at times, a subtle, almost imperceptible melancholy involuntarily draws attention and invites contemplation. This gaze seems to speak volumes without uttering a word. I know precisely what I desire from this life, and I will inevitably attain it, regardless of the obstacles I may encounter. Perhaps this reveals the enigmatic Slavic soul, a marvelously complex blend of softness, tenderness, and incredible inner strength. In the look of a Russian woman, you can see a whole rich palette of emotions, where anxiety about the future and slight dissatisfaction with the present play a far from last role. This piercing gaze often betrays a barely noticeable wariness, as if Russian women subconsciously remain prepared for any unexpected twists of fate and life's trials. This slight shadow of anxiety that sometimes flashes in the eyes is not just a special character trait, but a kind of protective mechanism that has been developed over many years of life in sometimes unpredictable and harsh conditions. A Russian woman always seems to be internally prepared for the fact that another serious test may be waiting for her around the corner. In Europeans, the look is usually more relaxed, calm and relaxed. It does not have that special inner strength and depth that is inherent in Russian women. This directly reflects significant differences in cultural traditions and way of life. European women are used to a more measured and calm life, while Russian women are more likely to face various difficulties and obstacles, which ultimately tempers their unbending inner core. The practical carry-all functionality as a lifestyle, perhaps surprisingly, an ordinary bag in hand is one of the most recognizable signs of a Russian woman abroad. Whether it's a stylish designer bag from an expensive boutique or just a simple, unremarkable bag with everyday purchases, it's almost always in her hands. This is directly related to innate practicality and the ingrained habit of being prepared for any unforeseen situations. This interesting aspect can be presented with light irony and humor, because there is definitely a special charm and unique charm in such thoughtful practicality. As the famous Russian proverb rightly says, everything will definitely come in handy on the farm. And indeed, for a Russian woman, not only a spectacular appearance and beauty are important, but also, of course, convenience, functionality, and rationality. While progressive European women are increasingly preferring eco-friendly tote bags made from natural materials or comfortable backpacks, our elegant compatriots proudly and confidently carry bags of famous brands in their hands, skillfully turning them into a stylish symbol of high status and impeccable taste. Scent of success, an aura of luxury and seduction, an exquisite trail of expensive and high-quality perfume is another characteristic and distinctive feature of the Russian woman. She always chooses fragrances with special attention and care that most accurately emphasize her unique individuality, natural sensuality, and add a special charm to the image. This exciting fragrant trail remains in the memory of others for a long time and is involuntarily associated with luxury, elegance, and refined taste. Exquisite perfume isn't invisible, but at the same time the most unforgettable and unique accessory. It effectively announces your appearance and continues your magical presence even when you have already left this place, the great Christian Dior brilliantly asserted. Europeans are more likely to prefer light and unobtrusive fragrances that do not scream about their presence, but only subtly complement their overall image, giving it completeness and harmony. Athleisure, Russian style, elegance in every setting, even in simple sportswear. Russian women manage to look incredibly elegant, stylish, and attractive. While in Western countries, the sports style is most often associated with deliberate carelessness, practicality, and a complete lack of makeup, our compatriots skillfully turn even an ordinary trip to the gym into a real fashion outing. Bright, juicy colors, perfectly thought out and harmonious combinations, impeccable hairstyle, and stylish makeup, all this can be seen on a Russian woman even during a morning jog in the park. Russian women truly stand out from the crowd abroad, and this is not only due to their bright and attractive appearance, but also to the strong inner core that is felt in every movement, look, and word spoken. This unshakable self-confidence, a harmonious combination of natural femininity and an impeccable sense of style allows them to remain unique, recognizable, and delightful in any corner of our vast planet. Ultimately, all these striking features are a direct reflection of deep national pride and that special, distinctive culture that has been formed over many centuries.